Hello guys, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video's analysis is about a Premier League game between Manchester City and Chelsea. So let's look at the lineups first. Chelsea lined up in 4-3-3 formation but shifted to 4-1-4-1 system with Kante as the pivot, Berkeley and Mount as the central midfielder, Willian and Pulisic as the wide midfielders. On the other hand, Manchester City lined up in their traditional 4-3-3 formation with Bernardo Silva as the false nine, De Bruyne and Gundogan as the left and right central midfielders respectively. Rodri as the pivot. So in the first section, we will look at how Chelsea built their play and how Manchester City pressed. So while pressing, Manchester City created 1v1 situations with Silva acting as the cover shadow and blocking the passing option to Kante. As you can see in this image, Silva is acting as the cover shadow and blocking that passing option to Kante. Wingers Mahrez and Sterling would press centre backs. To overcome this, Chelsea used Giroud as the target man. So in the recent times, Oliver Giroud has been used as a target man, who is responsible for winning the aerial duels. So in this game also, he won three duels in the three aerial duels, and Willian trying to win the second one. So now we have looked how Manchester City pressed. We will be looking at how Chelsea pressed. So in a traditional 4-1-4-1 formation or a system, the lone striker needs to force the opponent play towards the flanks. So in this image, you can see that the striker, the centre forward, in this particular case, Tammy Abraham, is forcing the opponent towards the flanks. So the midfield three is the key. Now the midfield three in a 4-1-4-1 formation now involves two central midfielders and the holding midfielder. In the image, you can see that Chelsea deployed this system to force Manchester City to play either the long balls or to the wings. So how Chelsea attacked the four attacking midfielders of Chelsea. So one of the central attacking midfielders would go forward and help the striker and dragging away one defender with him. So here Chelsea attacking with 5 men and Mount playing as the center midfielder, dragging Laporte with him. Most of the Chelsea's attack came from the center, and with their central midfielders creating a lot of chances and troubling Manchester City's defense. So, and one thing to notice is that Berkeley and Mount had an amazing game with more than both of them had more than 90% of ball pass completion rate. So Chelsea, one particular thing that Chelsea deployed is Chelsea were happy to relinquish possession to create better opportunities. They only had 35% of ball possession, as you can see in this counter-attack example. Here, Man City's backline is out of shape, and Chelsea using the pace of Azpilicueta and Willian to create the goal-scoring opportunity. Chelsea mostly attacked through the middle, as in this particular image you can see. The 36% of total Chelsea's attacks came from the middle side. So one interesting tactic Frank Lampard deployed is that how Chelsea would often try to create a midfield overload to block Manchester City's central passing lane. In this situation, they created 6v3 and forcing Manchester City to build their attacks through wings. And that is why only 29% of Manchester City's total attacks came from the middle. So Manchester City were forced to build attack through wings. As you can see, one of the central midfielders would follow Kevin De Bruyne, depending on the position he is playing. He has often been used as a free man throughout this season. Berkeley on Kevin. So in this particular image, Berkeley on Kevin, Mount on Silva, Pulisic on Walker. So Rodri's only option is to play to Mendy, and Sterling. As you can see, Sterling also got narrow to create space for Mendy. So one of the disadvantages of 4-1-4-1 system is that it is susceptible to counter-attack. So in this example, you can see that Manchester City taking advantage of that by using the pace of Mahrez and Sterling. Here, Chelsea's backline is also out of shape. So this is how Manchester City created their goal-scoring opportunities, and this is how, as we have seen, this is how Chelsea created their goal-scoring opportunities. So one interesting tactic Pep Guardiola used was Bernardo Silva was playing as a false nine. So in this season, Bernardo Silva has been used as a central midfielder, as a holding midfielder, as a traditional right winger, and as a false nine. So in this game, Bernardo Silva was playing as the false nine, dropping in the midfield to create one more passing option. So Lampard quickly realized that and deployed Mount to follow his movements, Bernardo Silva's movements. So this almost neutralized false nine's effect, as now the centre back need not follow him in the midfield. So this is how Frank Lampard's tactics overcame Pep Guardiola's tactics. So thank you guys for watching this video. For more tactical analysis, please like, share and subscribe. Cheers.